14 Real Madrid, 17 finals, 3 lost. Real Madrid is a professional football team in Spain. La Liga, the top tier of Spanish football, is where the club competes. The team has one of the largest global fan bases and is the most popular football club on social media. Guys, if this is the information you were really interested in, don't forget to subscribe for notifications in any newly uploaded video, and be till the end of the video so that you don't miss any interesting facts. Now let's continue our discussion. Champions League. Real Madrid won the first 5 competitions of the European Cup, a competition for National League champions in Europe, which was first held in 1955. However, after winning the trophy 5 times in a row in the 1950s, and again in 1966, the club experienced mixed fortunes until the end of the 1990s. 1956 Champions League. The 1956 European Cup final was the inaugural final in the Pan-European football competition that was played on June 13, 1956, in front of 38,000 spectators at the Parc des Princes in Paris between the Real Madrid of Spain and Reims of France. Real Madrid advanced to the final by defeating Milan 5-4, while Reims defeated Scottish club Hibernian 3-0. The match finished 4-3 to Real Madrid, who went on to record an unrivaled 5 consecutive European Cup titles. 1957 Champions League. The 1956-57 European Cup final took place at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium in Madrid, Spain, on May 30, 1957. Real Madrid of Spain and Fiorentina of Italy battled in it. Alfredo Di Stefano and Francisco Gento scored goals for Real Madrid in the second half, ensuring a 2-0 victory. It was the first of 4 finals where one of the teams played in its home stadium, and also the first final when the winning team played at their home stadium. 1958 Champions League. The 1957-58 European Cup was the 3rd season of the European Cup, Europe's premier club football tournament. After a 2-2 tie after 90 minutes, Real Madrid won the match. Wismet Karl Marx Stade, Sevilla, Benfica, Vezes, Glenavon, Saint-Étienne, Young Boys, CCA Bucuresti, Royal Antwerp, Dukla Prague, and Ajax made their first. 1959 Champions League. On June 3, 1959, it was performed in front of 80,000 spectators at the Neckar Stadion in Stuttgart. Enrique Mateos and Alfredo Di Stefano scored the goals and Real Madrid dominated the match. 1960 Champions League. Real Madrid of Spain and Eintracht Frankfurt of West Germany played off in the 1960 European Cup final, which was the 5th final in the competition's history. At Hampden Park Stadium in Glasgow, Real defeated the other team 7-3 in front of a crowd that still stands as the largest for a European Cup final. Around Europe, there were reportedly 70 million television viewers. It continues to be the highest-scoring final in the competition's history and is often regarded as one of the best football matches ever played. 1966 Champions League. Real Madrid of Spain defeated FK Partizan of Yugoslavia 2-1 in the 1966 European Cup final, which was played at the Heysel Stadium in Brussels, on May 11, 1966, to win the 1965-66 European Cup title. The final was a competitive match. First, Partizan took the lead through a goal by Velibor Vasovic in the 55th minute, but Real Madrid soon took over, getting an equalizer in the 70th minute from Spanish international Amancio Amaro. In the 11 years that the competition has been held, this was Real Madrid's 6th European Cup victory. 1998 Champions League. The 1998 UEFA Champions League final was played on May 20, 1998, at the Amsterdam Arena in Amsterdam. Real Madrid of Spain and Juventus of Italy were the opponents. Juventus appeared in their 3rd consecutive final, while Real Madrid were in their first of the Champions League era. Real Madrid won by a score of 1-0, securing their record-breaking 7th European Championship. The only goal was scored by Predrag Mijatovic. In 2017, the 2 teams would once again face in the championship game. 2000 Champions League. The 2000 UEFA Champions League final was played on May 24. The match took place at Stade de France in Saint-Denis, France. Real Madrid and Valencia, 2 Spanish teams, played in the final. The win was Real's 8th European Cup championship overall and their 2nd in 3 years, and was notable for being Vicente del Bosque's first title as manager. In addition, it marked the first final 2 teams from the same country, making it historic as well. 2002 Champions League. On May 15, 2002, the Champions League winner was chosen in the final match between Real Madrid of Spain and Bayer Leverkusen of Germany at Hampden Park in Glasgow, Scotland. Leverkusen appeared in the final for the first time, whereas Real Madrid appeared in their 12th final. Real Madrid was regarded as a favorite before the match and took the lead in the 8th minute through Raul. 5 minutes later, Lucio scored to equalize the score. 2014 Champions League. It was the 5th final to feature two teams from the same association and the first time in tournament history that both finalists were from the same city. The final was played between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid at the Estadio da Luz in Lisbon, Portugal. Real Madrid, who eliminated the title holders, Bayern Munich, in the semi-finals, won in extra time, giving them a record-extending 10th title in the competition. Real equalized late in the second half through Sergio Ramos and then pulled away during extra time to win 4-1. 2016 Champions League. The 2016 UEFA Champions League final was the 61st season of UEFA's premier club football competition. It was the final game of the 2015-16 UEFA Champions League. It was between the Spanish teams Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid on May 28, 2016, in the San Siro Stadium in Milan, Italy. Both champions were from the same city for the second time in the tournament's history. After a 1-1 draw at the end of extra time, Real Madrid won 5-3 on penalties to win the competition's record-extending 11th title. 2017 Champions League. The 2017 UEFA Champions League final was the final match of the 2016-17 UEFA Champions League. It was played on June 3, 2017, at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Wales, between Italian side Juventus and Spanish side and title holders Real Madrid. Additionally, it would mark the first time a European Cup final was staged indoors. Real Madrid won the game 4-1 to win their 12th competition title. Real Madrid became the first group to successfully defend their title since Milan in 1990 with this victory. Meanwhile, Juventus lost its 5th consecutive Champions League final and its 7th overall in 9 total finals reached. 2018 Champions League. The final match of the 2017-18 UEFA Champions League was held on May 26, 2018, at the NSC Olimpijski Stadium in Kyiv, Ukraine. Real Madrid, the current champions, and 5-time champion Liverpool played against one another. Karim Benzema gave Madrid the lead in the second half, but Sadio Mane scored for Liverpool to tie the score. The game ended 3-1 thanks to 2 goals from Real Madrid's Gareth Bale. 2022 Champions League. The 2022 UEFA Champions League final was the final match of the 2021-22 UEFA Champions League. On May 28, 2022, the match between the Spanish club Real Madrid and the English club Liverpool took place at the Stade de France in Saint-Denis, France. After the finals in 2000 and 2006, it was the 3rd time the two teams faced off in a European Cup final. Real Madrid won the match 1-0 via a 59th-minute goal from Vinicius Jr. for a record-extending 14th title, and their 5th in 9 years. Thanks for being to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comments section.